Okay, developers, let's be real. We've all been there, right? You ask an AI coding assistant to whip up a new feature, and what you get back is, well, it's a tangled mess of code. A mess that takes you longer to untangle and fix than it would have taken to just write it yourself from scratch. But what if there was a better way? What if you could actually orchestrate a bunch of different AI agents at once, all while keeping yourself firmly in the driver's seat? Well, today we're going to dive into a tool called Traycer AI that promises to do exactly that.
I mean, this is the big question on every developer's mind right now, isn't it? We all love the promise of AI speed, but the reality? It's often just a massive headache. You're stuck untangling confusing logic, chasing down weird, unexpected bugs. It's a whole thing. So if you're getting tired of AI assistants that feel like they're just creating more work, then yeah, you're definitely in the right place. So, what's the core issue here? Well, the thing is, most AI tools just dive headfirst into writing code. They have zero context, no real architectural awareness, they just don't see the bigger picture. And this code-first approach, that's exactly why we end up with these solutions that feel like they're just slapped on top of everything, you know? They're inconsistent and they are an absolute pain to maintain down the line. So, what's the alternative?
And this is where Traycer AI's whole philosophy really comes into play. It's a completely different way of thinking. Instead of just letting the AI run wild, it introduces this one super crucial first step that honestly changes the entire game. And that step is planning.
So, what does a plan-first or spec-driven approach actually mean? It sounds kind of technical, but it's really simple and honestly super powerful. The idea is this. Before any single line of code gets generated, the AI creates a detailed blueprint of all the work it's about to do. And this plan outlines everything, every step, every file that's going to be touched, and even the why behind it all. And here's the best part. You, the developer, get to review and approve that blueprint first.
I love this analogy. Think about it this way, right? You'd never hire a construction crew, hand them a bunch of materials, and just say, go build a house. No way! You'd start with a detailed architectural blueprint. Well, Traycer applies that exact same logic to writing software. It makes sure the AI is building precisely what you envisioned, right from the very beginning.
Okay, so how does this actually work in practice? The whole workflow is built around this really simple but powerful three-part loop. You plan, then you execute, and then you verify. And this whole structure is designed to do one thing, keep you in the driver's seat from start to finish.
All right, let's break this down step by step. First up, it all starts with you. You just state your goal, your intent. Simple enough? From there, Traycer goes to work. It scans your entire code base and generates a super detailed plan. And we're not talking about some vague outline here. This is often a structured file, like a YAML spec, that shows every single file to be changed and even the proposed diffs. Now, this next part is absolutely critical. You get to review, tweak, and approve that plan. No surprises, no rogue code. It's only after you give it the green light that Traycer hands off the tasks to its AI agents. And even then, it automatically checks the work against the plan before it ever gets to you. The final step? A human review, in a familiar pull request style experience that we all know.
Okay, so we get the workflow. Plan, execute, verify. Makes sense. But let's be honest, the field of AI coding tools is crowded. So what are the specific features that really make Traycer stand out from the pack?
All right, so beyond that core plan first idea, there are a few things here that are real game changers. The AI Agent Orchestration. That's huge. And we're going to talk more about that in a sec. Then you've got the built-in verification system, which is a great safety net. Plus, it has enterprise integrations with stuff you already use, like GitHub and Jira, so it actually fits into your workflow. But the big takeaway, the most important thing, it's designed from the ground up to always keep a human in the loop.
So let's talk about that orchestration feature, because this is a really powerful idea. See, Traycer isn't just one single AI model, it's more like a conductor of an orchestra. So imagine this, you're building a new feature. You could tell Traycer, okay, assign the high-level architectural planning to Claude 3 Opus because it's great at that stuff. Then you could hand off the front-end component creation to, say, a specialized model inside Cursor that already knows your design system inside and out. And maybe a third agent that's a pro with SQL handles the database migration script. You see what's happening? You're using the best specialist for every single part of the job. So let's just put this side by side to make it super clear. On one side, you've got your traditional AI coders. They just dive straight in, and you know what happens? It often creates a mess that you have to clean up. But on the other side, you've got Traycer AI. It plans everything out first, which means the final code you get is organized, it's consistent with your existing code base, and it's just so much closer to being production ready. It's really a fundamental shift from coding chaos to real, deliberate control.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but who is this actually for? Is this a tool that every single developer needs? Let's break down who really gets the most out of a system like Traycer.
Look, if you're just hacking away on a simple single-file script, this is probably overkill. Let's be honest. But if you're a developer who's tackling complex features that stretch across tons of different files, or maybe you're on a team trying to manage a massive, intricate code base, or you're an architect planning a whole new system or modernizing some old legacy code, that is where Traycer really starts to shine. At the end of the day, it's for anyone who needs AI-generated code to be more than just fast, it needs to be accurate and, just as importantly, maintainable.
So when you boil it all down, what Traycer is really trying to do is change our relationship with AI. It wants to transform AI from being this simple and, let's face it, often chaotic coding tool into a truly strategic, reliable development partner. The goal here isn't to replace developers, not at all. It's about giving us a more reliable, more predictable, and way more powerful assistant that actually works with us, not against us.
And all of this leaves us with a final thought, a bigger question. As AI gets more and more tangled up in our daily workflows, the real challenge isn't just about generating code faster and faster. It's about maintaining quality. It's about consistency. And most of all, it's about control. Now, Traycer is making a big bet that planning is the secret to all of that. So the question I'll leave you with is, are they right? Is this what the future of AI-assisted development is going to look like?